I am just about to make some coffee, and let me turn this camera around. Hang on. Okay, I'm going to tell you guys, when I make my coffee, I use bottled water instead of tap water. I just think it gives me a much better tasting coffee. And I apologize for the noise in the background, but I have the washer and dryer going in the next room. But here's my little coffee drawer. And currently, I've really been enjoying this Donut Shop brand. I find it at Walmart. I'm not sure if other places sell it or not, but that's where I buy it. But I also, Folgers and McCafe are really my favorites. McCafe, Folgers, and the coffee shop. I don't love the Maxwell House. I love Maxwell House Instant, but I don't love Maxwell House in the Keurig. And the Dunkin' Donuts is not bad, but it's not my favorite either. So I'm gonna make the coffee. You guys know the drill. Put her in there, push the button. There we go, and voila. And while that coffee's brewing, let me take you guys in and show you my bedroom now that I have it painted. For those that don't follow me on Instagram, let me turn the camera around here. There we go. This looks so much better. I just could not tolerate those dark brown chocolate walls. Even though that wallpaper was gorgeous, it just felt like a dungeon to me. And you guys know me, I like the light, bright, and airy feeling. So that's okay, I heard the coffee going, so the coffee is done. And let me show you guys something else. I recently went to get some Coffee Mate sugar-free, and they were out of it. But they had the Walmart Great Value brand of the sugar-free creamer in vanilla. Well, it's French vanilla, and this is actually very good, and it's a lot less expensive. So I think I'm gonna start using this from now on. But there's the coffee, all done. And I'm gonna have my coffee, and I'll check in with you guys after a while. I think I like more creamer than coffee. And let me share with you guys what I'm having with my coffee and my water this morning. And this morning I'm just having a handful of nuts. And I also have a couple of vitamins here. Those are the Women's Plus 50 Plus by Alive. I really like those gummy vitamins. But yeah, that's what I'm having this morning. That's not for show. Just I try to say, oh, I'm eating so healthy, because I don't necessarily eat healthy. If I felt like having a donut this morning, I would have a donut. For me anymore, it's everything in moderation. I've kind of given up on low carb. I found it to be too hard and too restricting. So that's what's breakfast this morning. I'm gonna walk you in here and show you my latest dilemma. Now that Christmas is over, I had to put all my Santas and all my pine away. The mantle is looking pretty sparse. I mean, that's a long mantle, much longer than my previous mantle, and the items that I currently have do not fill it up. I went with my daughter last weekend, and we went to Marshall's, and I bought this picture thinking that, let me show you, that I would set it up here. Hang on a minute. Thinking I would set it up there and then put something large on this side as well. But no, that's not gonna work. It's just almost as tall as the old door that I have on the wall, and I'm not quite ready to part with this door yet. I just love this door. So that's gonna go back to Marshall's, even though I love it. And I don't know what I'm gonna find. And let me show you guys something else while I'm thinking about it. If you remember my Christmas home tour, there was a door here, the doorway that goes upstairs, and it was closed off. And I thought it would look so much nicer, just open, more inviting, open. So this is the way the stairs were. They were already painted white and with the original wood top. And I am currently working on a gallery wall on this wall over here. Everything is subject to change, but I think I need something right there and then something right here. And there's a window at the top of the steps. So I think it's gonna be really nice this summer to be able to open that window and have a little cross breeze coming downstairs. Good morning, everybody. I am just crawling out of bed. I couldn't sleep last night. So I just made a cup of coffee. What am I gonna do today? I have a few errands to run, so I'm gonna get myself moving here in a little bit. I just came in from going out and getting the trash can. Apparently the trash man thinks our trash can belongs in the middle of the road. So I had to go out there and fetch that from the middle of the road before a car ran it over. Isn't it crazy? We have to pay for trash service, but we have to drag our trash out to the curb. Then we have to go out there and find our trash can from wherever the heck they left it at. Pardon my morning voice. My husband and I were talking, and he was reminding me back in the day when the trash man actually came up to your house and got your trash can, and then brought your trash can back up to your house and set it by wherever wherever you had it sitting at. Those days are gone. How about when the gas station, the guy used to come out and pump your gas? Those days are gone too. So, boy, I'll tell you what, you guys. Look at all this gray. And I'm going to share something else with you guys. I didn't really think I was going to share it, but I'm going to share it. I'm going to raise this up. Look, my forehead is no longer... This hairline is way down here, and this hairline is way up here. When he being my plastic surgeon, did my last surgery, he had a heck of a time getting the incision to close. Again, my incision started here, and it wraps its way up around to here, like a C shape. And so what, if you don't like gory stuff, you might want to skip ahead. So what he had to do was actually literally lift my scalp up from my skull by sticking his hand into that incision, separating my scalp from my skull, and then shifting my scalp forward in this direction. So now this side's a little bit higher, and this side is a little bit lower. Yeah. And I'll tell you what, I've had, that would be my 6th procedure in the same general area, and that was the most painful one yet. Having your scalp lifted really hurts. And I normally have a very high tolerance for pain, and I literally could not wait to take some pain medication. And for me, that's just Tylenol or an aspirin. I don't take anything stronger than that ever. And I could not wait to get Tylenol in me. And I hadn't taken Tylenol in quite some time, and I swear to goodness, I was a little bit loopy after I took it. It was like, oh. Anyhow, I'll check in with you guys later. I'm gonna have my coffee. I think I could be a little bit loopy right now. I stayed up last night late watching TV, watched the President's State of the Union address, and I'm a little tired this morning. But I will check in with you guys later. Good morning, everybody. This is day 3 of nothing but morning chit chat. Although I think I may have shared a little bit of my mantle dilemma with you guys. Other than that, I can't seem to remember to film throughout the day. So this vlog may be called Morning Chit Chat, or maybe better yet, Bedhead. I don't know yet, but I'm being a bad vlogger. I just cannot remember to pull the camera out and do the filming throughout the day. So what's happening today or this morning is that I'm sitting here in the living room. I usually sit here in this living room and have my morning coffee. This room's just very quiet, and it has the 2 big picture windows, and I can sit and watch the squirrels and watch the neighbors walk their dogs. And right now I'm watching some freezing rain that I hope doesn't get too thick on the power lines and cause a power outage. I remember about this time last year we had a power outage, and the power was out for about 5 hours. And what I had to do was, excuse me, I always have that morning drainage. Let me tell you guys, I am trying so hard, before I get back to my power outage story, I am trying so hard without much success to become a back sleeper. I am a side, somewhat stomach sleeper, and that does nothing for the drainage of my sinuses. So I wake up very swollen here in the morning, not to mention with face wrinkles that are caused by pillows. I start out really well, laying on my back, and then just because it's my habit, in my sleep, I turn on my side, and I wake up side, stomach sort of combination. And then I wake up very, congested in the morning. So I have the drainage, and then I have this morning drainage voice. I think I'm gonna have to get some straps and strap myself down on my back, because I really want to be a back sleeper for the sake of my sinuses and my face. So back to the power outage story. We were living at the lake and the power went out. It was out for about 5 hours. It was getting really cold in the house. So what I did was I pulled out every candle I could find, set them on a coffee table and lit them. And they actually threw enough heat to keep the house, well, not the house, but the one room that I was sitting in, warm enough to stay comfortable until the heat came back on. So I'm hoping today I don't have to pull out all my candles to keep warm. What else is going on around here? Aside from the fact that I can't remember to film during the day, so I'm gonna try to share anything that's up today with you guys right now. And I think we're gonna go shopping later for some fixtures for the bathroom, because we're planning on updating. I'm not gonna call it a remodel because I'm not changing the layout of the bathroom, but we're gonna change everything in the bathroom. New shower, tub, toilet, sink vanity, new flooring. I am not gonna do tile in the bathroom. I do not want to deal with grout. I don't wanna worry about keeping grout clean. I can't stand grout. So I gotta find some stuff for the walls. There's currently tile around the entire bathroom. It looks really sad and ugly. I'm pretty sure all the fixtures in that bathroom are original to this house that was built in the 40s. For those of you that are new here, and I know I have some new people here, sold our house that we lived in for almost 20 years about a year ago, rented a house for about a year, and then bought this house. This is an older home too, built in the 40s. It has some updates, and the bathroom was not one of the updates. So bathrooms need redone. So that's on the agenda, to probably go buy some fixtures today. And I think that's about it as far as any actual plans for the day. I do think that I solved my mantle dilemma that I shared with you guys. I didn't get around to taking that picture back yet, but it's definitely gonna go back. It's still sitting over there. I did carry it around yesterday for a while, holding it up to the wall, seeing if maybe I could find a spot for it, but I couldn't. I couldn't find a place that I liked it. This house is pretty big considering it's a smaller home. It doesn't make any sense, does it? It's a big, smaller home. It's a smaller home, and the builder was very wise in the way he laid the home out by making it pretty open. But because it's open with a lot of doorways or larger doorways, it sort of limits my wall space. So I couldn't find a place for that picture, so it's definitely gonna go back. But to get back to the mantle, what I did was I had that old door hanging on the wall with the reef on it, So what I did was I took that door down and I set it on, I'm looking at the mantle right now, I set it on the mantle. So now that door occupies space on the mantle and fills a lot of that empty area, and I think I like it. I think I'm happy with it. I went up in the attic and got a couple of things. So I think I've got my mantle solved by using things I already had, so that's a good thing. So now I can take that picture back and buy something else I might like. So I think that's it for this morning, you guys. If I happen to think about filming today, I'll do that. Otherwise, I'll check in with you guys later. So here's what I have on the mantle. See, the door's not on the wall anymore. I have it just sitting on the mantle, so it fills that space so much better and it looks so much fuller. So I'm happy with this for now. I don't want this video to get too long, so I think I'm going to go ahead and call this a vlog. So as always, thank you so much for watching, and until next time.